For the past 3 years, I've been testing out different coding LLM. And with all that accumulated experience, in this video, I'm going to give you my top 3 choices when it comes to open source coding LLMs. And not just that, I'm going to show you how you can access them through web. Also going to tell you how to set these up using CodeLlama on your computer as well. So without further ado, let's dive right into the video and start with the list. Hi and welcome back to Skill Cup. This is Ocean Rays and we're finally getting started with this video. On number 1, we have DeepSeek. You can go ahead and access DeepSeek's web chat via going to chat.deepseek.com, and here you can access their latest model. Now, DeepSeek's Coder V2 specifically is an amazing model when it comes to coding. It has a light variant which is only 16 billion parameters and it's only going to take around 9 gigabytes of your space. And there's also a massive version of it which is 236 billion parameters and is going to take around 133 gigabytes. So you can go ahead and download CodeLlama on your computer, pretty simple, and then just copy and paste this command right inside the CodeLlama terminal, and it's going to set this up locally on your computer. But keep in mind, you will need a strong hardware and a good amount of GPU to run this locally. So that was about how you can run this locally. Now let's talk about the web app and let's go ahead and test it out. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm just going to go ahead and give it a prompt right here. So the prompt is really simple. It's going to build a responsive web-based SaaS landing page using HTML, Tailwind CSS, and JavaScript. And I have a couple of requirements right here, some details about the sections and the UI UX. So that's that. Now, with my experience, I think for coding, we shouldn't be enabling the deep think feature. We should only enable this when the code has something more complex. Other than that, I think it's faster to just go ahead and hit enter. So let's just go ahead and hit enter here and wait for the results. So there you go. We have the results out. It is a really lengthy code. What we can do is we can go ahead and run this right here inside the browser. This is something really great about the DeepSeek's web chat. So I'm just going to go ahead and run this. Although this is free and open source, they also provide a preview or a web runner right here where you can run your scripts and check out the results, which is quite good. So there you go. We have our website live and running. This is really good. Let me just zoom out a little bit so that we have a better view of the website. So we have Nebula right here. Okay. Like the background. It's a live background right there. You can see the tiny particles. Okay, we have transitions here. I really like the effect right here, the light transitions. We have the FAQs working pretty good. You can go to pricing. Yeah, this is working. And the transition is really smooth. This is a pretty good result. The aesthetics and the UI UX is really good, as well as the animations and the background are according to the prompt that I gave it. So I think this is a really good template to start with while you're building your website. So this was just a simple test, just to show you that you can do these kind of tests in the web chat as well if you don't have the hardware to run the 236 billion parameters coder model on your computer. You can run the light model as well. So this was our first in the list. Now we're going to jump to the second one on the list. The next model on the list is the Qwen-Coder Next. It is a coding-focused language model from Alibaba's Qwen team, and it is optimized for agentic coding workflows and local development. Now, this also has a cloud version, which you can actually run over the cloud, and it has 3 different variants right here. You can go with the QA, which is going to take 85 gigabytes of space, and it has a 256K context window. So you can pretty much go ahead and click on this and just copy and run this inside your CodeLlama terminal on your local computer. And in the benchmarks, you can also see that Qwen-Coder is quite close to the Claude Opus, which is their frontier for coding. This is a closed source model. We're talking about something that is open source, right? But don't worry, if you don't have enough GPU or hardware capacity, you can also go to chat.qwen.ai to access their models for free with rate limiting. So we have Qwen 3 Max here. We have the Qwen 3 VL 235 billion parameters. We also have the Qwen 3 Coder, which we're going to be using, and the Qwen 3 VL 32 billion parameters. So we're going to select the Qwen 3 Coder, and I'm just going to paste in the prompt right here. So it's going to be the exact same prompt right here. Now you must be wondering why I'm using the same prompt, because at the end, I want to compare all of these 3 models. As for the third model, we have a little bit of a hiccup there because we don't have a specific chat platform for it, but I'm going to show you how you can access it as well. So let's wait for this to finish up and then we can talk about the results. So there you go. We have the results out. this is a quite extensive code right here, almost 600 lines of code. And we can see the code right here as well. So it also supports a preview mode in the web chat. And this is the Nuxus Flow SaaS platform that it generated. So I really like the design right here, Nuxus Flow, the theme of the web page. Also, we have some transitions here. Looks pretty good. Although there is no lighting at the background when we hover over it, but still this is good. Okay, then we have the pricing, and we also have the FAQs right here, and we have a pretty good footer right here. I zoomed out so we can have a better view. So the results are quite close to DeepSeek, but I think the DeepSeek results are way better because you can see right here the FAQs are not functional. So that's why DeepSeek is on number one. So this was the second open source coding model on my list, which you can use locally on your computer and actually generate boilerplates or something to get started on top. So let's just go ahead with the third model now. So the last and third model on my list for 2026 open source models as of now is CodeLlama. Although this model is quite old and it is not as popular as the other two models, but CodeLlama is a gem when you know how to use it. So we're going to be talking about the CodeLlama 70 billion parameters model right here, and it's going to take 39 gigabytes of your space. Now, CodeLlama might not be as close to DeepSeek when it comes to generating code, but it is as powerful as DeepSeek when you're trying to understand and discuss code. As you can see right here, CodeLlama is a model for generating and discussing code. So a lot of people are only focused on generating. If you have CodeLlama in your arsenal and you have a ready-made project that you pick up from open source GitHub repo, and you want to understand that project, CodeLlama might as well be the best choice that you have. But if you want to assess this over the web just to try it out, you can go ahead to the Hugging chat. You have to sign up with Hugging Face. It is pretty simple and free, and you can select around 126 models from this chat to play around with. So I'm just going to go ahead and select the Meta's Llama 3.3 17 billion parameters, and I'm going to give it the exact same prompt. Now we have two different MCPs active here. One is for Hugging Face and the other one is for web search. We can enable or disable any of these, but I think this is just fine for now, and let's just hit enter. So there you go, we have the results out. The Hugging chart also has a preview feature just like the other platforms, and you can see this is the home page. We have the hero section right here. We also have this placeholder dummy. I really like the gradient in the back, and then if we scroll down, I think we are missing a lot of things right here in this section and this section as well. The pricing isn't visible, but that is because we're using the Llama 3.3 70 billion parameters model. As I've told you earlier, it is not as good when it comes to generating, but it is quite helpful when it's about discussing and understanding code. So you can go ahead and add this into your arsenal and use this when you need to understand or get started with the half-done project. So that was the last open source pre-models choice for 2026 as of now from me. And I hope this video was helpful for you to understand which models you should choose when it comes to coding and you want open source solutions to that. So this is my top 3 list so far that I'm using myself personally. And with that said, I want to wrap this video up. If you found this video insightful, hit that like button. Share your thoughts or experiences in the comments below. Ring the notification bell to never miss out on our daily updates. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Till then, stay curious and keep exploring.